Tourism in our area is based on three major resources: food, architecture and nature. People coming to Sulmona usually visit the city, the centro storico, as well as the churches, the restaurants and the old buildings. But there is a different kind of people, those who rather than the beauty of the city, enjoy more hanging around the beautiful mountains surrounding our town. Some of them, to live the entire experience of being capable to have mountains and sea at their doorstep, have decided to move and come and live in our Sulmona. Dear viewers, meet Reid from Brighton, England.
We discovered Sulmona a little bit by chance. We were looking for a property to buy in Italy with the intention of coming to live here permanently at some point, and registered with some estate agents at an Italian show in London. And one day we received an email about the house here. A few days later we got on the plane and came to visit, and at that point discovered Sulmona and thought it was a beautiful city. We're both passionate about the mountains, so we decided to make this the place that we wanted to live. I'm an English teacher at a private language school in Sulmona. I've worked there for 3 years now. And my husband is retired and spends his time tending our small vineyard and looking after the vegetables and the garden. We're very passionate about the environment and producing organic food, doing our bit for recycling. We spend our time cycling, walking in the mountains, canoeing, all kinds of different outdoor activities that we try and do in this beautiful area. Sulmona, it's in an amazing position and the views are spectacular. The location is fabulous because you are surrounded by mountains, but you're within easy reach of the beach if you want to go for the day. The people are extremely friendly, and we found ourselves really at home here. Yeah, we've made lots of lovely friends since we moved here. I would definitely say to anybody that comes that learning the language has to be fundamental to be able to integrate in the local community. But we're very lucky that we have 2 children in school in Sulmona, so we have had to push ourselves into situations that we might not have been comfortable with if it had just been me and my husband as a couple. Everybody has been really welcoming and accepting and friendly and helpful, and I think this is probably one of the best points about the Sulmonese people and people in the Valle Pigligna is that they are so helpful and friendly.
As you may already know, this is not one of those programs showing only the positive side of things. To explore something's dark side from somebody else's point of view can help improve and change things for the better.
To be honest, there isn't much that we don't like. I think probably like any foreign person coming to Sulmona, our frustrations are finding out information about things that are happening, knowing where to go to find the right information, trying to work out the systems that we have to go through. For example, when we were putting our children into school, registering for healthcare, all those kinds of things. It doesn't seem straightforward. Probably those are the biggest frustrations that we had. and haven't. I personally believe that the tourist office could work a little bit better than it does at the moment. I've never known a tourist office anywhere else in the world to be closed during lunchtime, to be closed on a Sunday, when people are obviously wanting to come and find out information. I think probably a lot of Sulmona's problems though are typically Italian problems, that it takes more than just the people of Sulmona to change the way systems work. Sometimes I have lots of ideas about things I would like to do, and I don't know if it's something that people around here would be interested in, so perhaps a little bit of passion about this area. I hear lots of local people complaining about it, but often I think they don't really appreciate what they have on their doorstep.
Michelle and her family are so passionate about nature and environment that they use the web to share with as much people as possible the multitude of possible activities Sulmona's natural surrounding can offer to everybody.
My husband and I, together with an Italian friend from Bugnara, have set up a Facebook page called Discover Abruzzo, which hopefully, the idea is that we offer walks in the mountains, not as a business but as something that people can just come and join us if we're going for the day, where they might not necessarily know the paths to take and the places to visit. So we decided to set this up about a year ago now, so we've had several walks in various places throughout the year. And the idea is to let people outside of Sulmona and outside of Abruzzo know that this amazing place is here, and that they can come and they can walk for miles, and they can cycle for miles and do lots of activities out in nature that perhaps they hadn't thought exist in this part of Italy. But I'm not sure how Abruzzo can become better known. You know, we're only an hour and a half from Rome, which is probably one of the most famous cities in the world, and yet, you know, most of my English friends had never heard of Abruzzo, let alone Sulmona, when we decided that we would move here. And our explanation of where is Sulmona was go to Rome, turn left and keep going and you will hit Sulmona. And people don't seem to know Italy for anything other than its big cities like Milan, Venice, Pisa, Florence, Rome, so all these big cultural places. But the British have become very fond of Le Marche, and they've become very fond of Puglia, but still don't really seem to know that we're here. What can we do to let them know that this place is here? I think it probably has to be a big marketing campaign at some point, showing the activities that you can do here. For me, I've travelled more or less all over Italy, and yet this is definitely for me the most beautiful place that I've seen. So I just wish other people would come and discover it like we did.